Hey YouTube, this is Sludgeball, and this will be my Raw review from the 25th of July 2011. And this was a jam-packed Monday Night Raw. You had three big returns to the WWE. I'll get into those later. You had not the one, but two WWE title matches. Um, it was Triple H. He announced some big returns. He had um two good title matches in my opinion. Some good what do you call it, rivalries to come, I'll assume, with the after some of these matches. And yeah, so get into it. They started off with the WWE Championship match, which was meant to be last week, but they pushed it to this week. Rey Mysterio versus The Miz. It's for the vacated WWE Championship. Anyway, after good solid match from both competitors, Rey Mysterio ends up winning with the 619 and then the splash from the turnbuckle. So after the Miz badly hurt his knee, then the Miz, about a few minutes after the match, attacks Rey Mysterio and leaves him lying in the ring. And that's the cue for Alberto Del Rio to come in with his Money in the Bank briefcase and his referee, and he's so excited. He's got the briefcase. He's got it on the announcer's table. He's banging on it. He's so happy. And then all of a sudden, Mysterio springboards himself over the ropes and attacks Del Rio. And that's when Del Rio goes, "Hey, you're better. I'll just be on my way." So Del Rio tried to cash it in, but did not in the end. He didn't want to risk the bad situation. Anyway, as soon as Mysterio gets backstage, they're having a big party as he's the new WWE Champion. Everyone's excited. Even some jobbers got their face in, like Kurt Hawkins, Chris Masters, Tyler Rex. Even some NXT rookies like Titus O'Neil and Derek Bateman got their face in the camera there. And Mysterio's just saying it's such a good night for me, like I've won the WWE Championship, blah blah blah. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, John Cena comes out and shakes Mysterio's hand, and there's something going to be linked onto later in the night. Anyway, you had another match, Dolph Ziggler versus Evan Bourne. This was expected to be a pretty good match. It was pretty good. Ending comes, Bourne goes for the airborne, misses, but lands on his hands and knees. Then Dolph Ziggler hits the zigzag, then puts him in the sleeper, and then I trailed off for a bit and didn't see the actual ending, but I know that Dolph Ziggler did win the match. So maybe at SummerSlam, Dolph Ziggler versus Evan Bourne, United States title, will be good. The good thing about those two is they're both fast paced. Dolph Ziggler's the fast paced heel, and Evan Bourne's just that high risk, exciting figure. So yeah, it should pan out to be a pretty exciting match if that were to happen. Anyway, they had some annoying divas thing backstage. It mainly involved Keith, someone, can't remember his name, promoting some beer. So yeah, he gets a pen out, because the Bella twins are there, and Eve's you can never tell them apart. They do it every match. And he gets a pen and starts drawing on Nikki's arm, and eventually they just get 5 seconds later it's all tattooed, so her whole arm. So yeah, whatever. Excuse me. Anyway, this is when Triple H in fact comes out, and he now he wants to get something off his chest. He's sorry for firing Vince McMahon. It was for the best, and it's not about it's for the future. I'm here for the future. Anyway, and he's since I'm the good job Rey Mysterio, but since I'm the boss, I can make any decision I want. So he declared a second WWE title match, and he was talking how John Cena didn't get a proper rematch clause. He's saying that this could be John Cena's rematch clause tonight. So the main event was a second WWE Championship match John Cena versus Rey Mysterio. So 2 WWE Championship. That if it couldn't get any better, he says I was looking through the contracts and I realized that he's gonna re-sign a few people. One of them I did not know who it was. I'm just like, is it Chris Jericho? Is it CM Punk? Has he re-signed CM Punk? Is it Undertaker? Is it himself? Like, is he gonna start wrestling full time again? But nah, it was JR. Good old JR. He is back at the announcers table, and I couldn't be any happier. I was happy it was not a wrestler. This was probably the best return, as I've missed JR's commentary for ages. I, in fact, stopped watching Raw like between 2008 2009 because the fact that JR wasn't on commentary. So it was a bit disappointing, but he's back on the commentary table, and Cole has a fit. Like, he starts complaining and does a shoot promo on how, like, it's not like he does stuff. He does so much for this company. Like, he wrestled for him. He had someone's foot shoved down his mouth. He's been abused and like such and such, but he is not sharing the table with the announcers table with JR, and then Triple H was like, "Oh, that's okay. I was actually planning on firing you, but the payout of your contract would be too large." As like, obviously he's got a big, like a high-paying contract. That's what he was trying to infer. So instead, you have until Friday to make up your decision whether you want to stay or not. So I've relieved you from your duties for the rest of the night, and Cole's gone, no, I'm staying here. I'm gonna do my job. Nah. Triple H said, no, I'm not relieving you for not commentating. I'm relieving you because you're gonna be in a match. And then Cole's like, no, I'm retired, and I don't even have wrestling gear. And then like Triple H, no, I've got some down backstage. I'll give you to them in a sec. So Cole's making his walk down to the backstage to get some ring attire on. You'll find out later. Next, R-Truth comes out and starts doing this promo, how out with the old, in with the new, and he's talking to his little Jimmys on the sides, and this was probably the comedic part of Triple H's segment, as he starts mocking R-Truth. Like, he starts talking to he pretends that he is R-Truth and starts talking to no one, and it's going, yeah, I know he's a little crazy, and then R-Truth's like whoa. R-Truth was mainly just talking about the conspiracies, how little Jimmy cost him the WWE Championship, and spiders and heights cost him the briefcase, even though I didn't see many spiders. So obviously the little Jimmy saw the spiders and notified him. Anyway, so what do you call him? Triple H is like, you know what? I've actually re-signed someone today that that has been wanting to get your hands on you for a very long time, and that is the return of John Morrison. So this will be a SummerSlam match, no doubt in hell. John Morrison versus R-Truth. John Morrison delivers Starship Pain to R-Truth, and that's basically what happens. Next, this is the Michael Cole versus someone match. Cole comes out with Triple H. Triple H's ring attire on. He's got the thing, and it comes out with the water ball and trying to spit it out his mouth. It was just a stupid thing. It was pretty shameful in my opinion. Anyway, the wrestler he was gonna compete against, I didn't know who wanted. Maybe Jack Swagger because of what he did to him. But it was Zack Ryder. So Zack Ryder's actually on Raw for once. Maybe Triple H is thinking, oh, maybe I'll give Zack Ryder a chance, because, you know, everyone's been requesting him to give him a push, and even in an interview with Maddle and WWE, CM Punk what do you call it? Yeah, gate crashed it, if you say, and said, one of the questions, when are you gonna push Zack Ryder? Like a legit question, when are you gonna push Zack Ryder? So. Anyway, this might be the first of Zack Ryder's pushes. He delivers his Rough Rider leg lariat. He wins the match. Anyway, they had a stupid Divas match. Good Divas match, full of botches. There were some pretty good botches. It was Maurice and Melina versus Kelly Kelly and Eve Torres. Kelly Kelly ends up pinning Maurice with her like finisher. Um, anyway, next you have the rematch clause. Del Rio ordered a rematch clause. Alberto Del Rio versus Kofi Kingston. However, Alberto Del Rio gets the upper hand. Delivers the cross arm breaker and makes Kofi Kingston tap out. So Del Rio wins that one. And then they show you Miz's promo after the match. Like he was like finished warmed down and like he's putting back on his suit and probably gonna leave the building. And Josh Matthews catches up with him and he delivers a smack on good promo. He's talking about how, oh, once again WWE have given John Cena a WWE Championship match. Like he like I don't like Triple H at all. Like Vince McMahon was going to do the right, honest thing and fire John Cena, but Triple H interferes and did not do anything with the John Cena situation. And now he's getting a title match, so blah blah blah. And then he just went off at John Cena, so that was pretty good. Anyway, this was the big deal. WWE Championship, Rey Mysterio defending it against John Cena. Could Rey Mysterio defend it and keep it for longer than a day? Can he do a Christian? Can he not do a Christian? Anyway, it was not to happen. John Cena wins, but what I liked about the match was he didn't do Superman Cena on us. He delivered good offense throughout the match. Like he did more than his like 2-3 moves that he has. Oh, sorry, 5. Sorry, Cena. 5 moves. Yeah, both. This was I didn't think they would have much chemistry in the ring because Cena isn't a flexible type and can't really do the Hurricanrana shit and stuff like that. But they did well to manufacture. There were a few botches. With like John Cena delivering a powerbomb and actually throwing instead of landing on Mysterio's back, he like pushes him and Mysterio like lands on like his shoulder, like stomach, more things. So that was a good miss, not to land on his head. So anyway, Cena wins with the attitude adjustment and is happy, like he's like got the championship belt. And then some music gets playing. It's the Cult of Personality, and none other than CM Punk comes out. He's got his WWE Championship belt, and Cena raises his one, and then Punk, he raises his, and he's like, no, I've got mine. Like, I'm the WWE Champion. What are you doing? I'm pretty sure I was the WWE Champion. And like I have to talk something about the music. The Cult of Personality. Now, this was a good song to put with CM Punk. Hopefully he keeps this song because Cult of Personality, he's got a big personality. So, that was actually pretty, I caught on to that. I don't know if you guys did, but I actually caught on to that Cult of Personality shit. Anyway, I would give Raw an 8.5 out of 10. That was a pretty good Raw. I think that could have been pay-per-view standard if they built it more like a pay-per-view. Like it was very, very, very good. They're really building up SummerSlam. It was disappointing SummerSlam last year, but this is gonna be a good pay-per-view. I guarantee. Hopefully, I guarantee a good pay-per-view. Don't come back to me and say, oh, the pay-per-view was shit, because I don't have anything to do with WWE. I'm just a pure fan of the base, and yeah. So don't come whining to me if the pay-per-view is shit. Anyway, good Raw. Comment on how you think the show went. Subscribe up there. See ya.